I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in January 2018. I haven't had a day off sick in 5 years, so it came as a real shock. And my first thing was, how do I tell my children? That was just all I could think about. They'd taken me into hospital and they started chemotherapy the following day. The second lot that I had was very aggressive towards the cancer. It was also very aggressive to my own immune system. They advised you not to go to public places like the cinema or anything, so it was quite lonely at times. So there were a couple of colleagues at work, Jackie and Lisa. They sort of kept me abreast of what was going on at work and kept me informed about things that were happening, and it was always nice to have a catch up, and it didn't matter how low I was feeling, I'd always come off the phone laughing. I had 8 chemotherapy sessions in all. Just before the last one, my consultant said that they were going to do what's called a PET scan, which is a scan that will show up any cancer cells. I went to see my consultant and he finally gave me the news that it was all clear and I was in remission, which was amazing. Both my children came with me. We cried. Going back to work was one of my big priorities because to me that meant getting back to normality. I contacted my manager and HR to say that I wanted to come back as soon as I could. I was very lucky when I returned to work. Everything was geared around how I felt, how I was feeling and how much I could do. I worked from home for the first couple of weeks and then gradually came into work just for a couple of hours a day. With this kind of illness, you've obviously got your family support, but I've also been so lucky to have the support I've had from my work colleagues, phone calls, text messages, cards. People don't realise how much that keeps you going. The thought that other people are actually thinking of you. There is a tendency for people not wanting to contact someone who's ill. From the perspective of being on the other side of it, it was always nice. Everybody needs somebody, even in an office. My advice would be to ring somebody or contact them when they're ill, rather than just thinking perhaps they don't want to talk or I might not know what to say. You need that. You need just somebody to say, how are you, and how are you doing? I have a different outlook on life, on work. It just felt so much more special to be here, and pleased that I actually did come back.